Good evening. Um, Welcome back to the 2 Minute Church. Again, that might vary by a minute or two. As Brother Adam and many have posted, Bethany, Burnett, Allie Cole, we've been posting videos throughout the week that kind of step us through this Holy Week. Today, Allie did a great job. She covered the Last Supper, and she's done a great job. Tonight, I'm going to pick up a little bit further in the afternoon in Mark chapter 14, starting with verse 22. This is a tough area of the night. We are very rapidly closing in on the events that put our Lord on the cross. And in verse, I said 22, I'm sorry, 27 is where we're going to start. Then Jesus said to them, "All of you will be made to stumble because of me this night. For it is written," Jesus said, "I will strike the shepherd, and the sheep will scatter. But after I have been raised, I will go before you to Galilee." And verse 29, Peter said to him, "Even if all are made to stumble, yet I will not be." Let that sink in just for a moment. Peter said to him, "Even if all are made to stumble, I will not be." And Jesus said to him, "Assuredly I say to you that today, even this night, before the rooster crows twice, or you will deny me 3 times. In verse 31, but he spoke more vehemently, "If I have to die with you, I will not deny you." Well, what a statement. What a revelation that begins to take place here. Peter is insistent. There is no way. He's been walking with Jesus for 3.5 years. Some might even say they're best friends. Peter might view Jesus, "Hey, there's no way I would ever leave you behind. There's no way. There's no way." And if you think about life, and you think about many things that you have said, many commitments you have made, and don't go confessing them tonight on social media, but as we think about that, how many times, if we could have fixed something, we would have. If we could have made a difference, we would have. And here is a prime example of the Apostle Peter saying, "Look, I don't care what's going on. I am going to stay the course. I've got my feet anchored in. If I have to die with you tonight, if I have to die, I will die with you." And a few hours later, they're going to be in a garden, and Jesus is at about 2 a.m., they're going to be in the garden. And Jesus is going to ask this same guy that says, "Hey, if I got to die with you, I will." He's going to ask that same guy, "Will you stay here and pray for me?" And Jesus is going to come back, and he's going to be sound asleep. And Jesus is going to wake him up and say, "Hey, could you not pray for me for an hour? Could you not have?" And he came back, and both times he came back, this same guy who's ready to fight to the death can't stay awake to pray. I don't know Jesus' expression, it doesn't say, but what I do know is we do get a revelation here in this word, right? We get a revelation. Peter said he made a commitment he couldn't keep. He took a stand that he could never keep that stand. He could never follow through. We all know the story. In a few hours, he's going to deny even knowing Jesus. In just a few hours, just like Jesus said he would. But this is great revelation. The reason Jesus died on the cross on Calvary's Hill, the reason he was willing to go, is because there are things in our life, there is a nature within us that we cannot control no matter how much we try, no matter what we try to do, no matter how we try to contain it, it will contain us until we yield to Jesus Christ, him crucified and him resurrected. That's the point. The things that keep you up at night, if you could have took care of them, you would have long ago. Your concerns, your worries, the things that hold you, the things that keep you doing what you're doing that you don't want to do, the things that keep you bound up, you would have taken care of it a long time ago if you could have. But the fact of the matter is you couldn't. Just like the Apostle Peter could not stand, even though he said he would. But you know what? There's coming a day in Peter's story where he stood, and he stood to the death. Why? Because of what Jesus did on the cross. Set him free and forever changed him. Thank you for tuning in. We want you to know we're praying for you. We're believing with you. We're believing that our Norm is going to come back here real soon, and we're going to get to see you face to face, and we're going to get to spend some time with you, and we're looking forward to that. We want you to know, I think I have failed to mention this, but I'm Pastor Brian, and we're the pastor of Point Township Church, and we want you to know that we're rooting for you, and we're looking forward to what God's going to do in your life. God bless you.